All right, it's your friend Austin from Houston. This is a big thing. Your net worth tracker. If you want to think big, build wealth, have some big goals, start with the net worth tracker. I'm going to walk you through this entire process, and it's very simple. I recommend doing this at least once a month. Probably once a week is better. But what we're going to do, you're going to see on this net worth tracker that here's my net worth right here. It's going to give us our total cash, our assets, our investments, retirement accounts. Total up the assets. Then it's going to take our debts and subtract the debts, and that's going to be our total net worth up here. So we're going to set a goal for the year. So if your goal is 125,000, go ahead and put that up there. But before you set a goal, we're going to go ahead and track. So you're going to come over here to the assets section right here. You're going to see that you have four different sections right here. So cash on hand, hopefully you have a couple of dollars laying around. You can go ahead and put 500 or 1,000 or maybe whatever it is. Check your checking account. Um, sometimes you may have multiple checking accounts. You can have separate accounts here, like a checking account number 2, checking account number 2, and I'm going to add that number here. And let's say I have $500 in there. It's going to add it to the bottom savings account. Let's say I have $5,000 in there. And so it's going to add up all of our cash on hand, our checking account, savings, and that. Assets. We're going to look at our automobiles. So you're going to take the Kelley Blue Book value of the, and don't worry about the debt. If you're financing anything on this, don't worry about that. We're going to cover that in the next section. But I got some baseball cards. Let's say you have antiques. Maybe you have furniture. If you think that's worth something, I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell it. But let's say I have $10,000 in antiques. Let's say I have, $10,000 in furniture. That's not how you spell it. Is furniture? Furniture. Sorry. That's probably not right either. But it's going to take up all your assets and total it 25,000. Then investments. Hopefully you have your house valued. Don't worry about the mortgage. We're not talking about equity. We're just talking about the value of your home. If you don't have a home, then you can just put 0 here. But you can take your value, get with your real estate agent if you're not a real estate agent. If you are a real estate agent, run comps on this. Don't look at the tax appraisal. Those tax guys, they don't really know what they're talking about. Any other investments that you may have, maybe you have a rental property that's worth $300,000, and anything else, any other type of investments that you have right here. Maybe you have some Bitcoin that's worth $1,000. You can go ahead and put that in there. Maybe you have a business. Let's say you have a catering business and it has a value on it. Now, a lot of these small businesses can't put a value on it because the value is oftentimes in the person that's running the business. However, if this is a business that you are pretty confident you can sell for $35,000, go ahead and put that there. And if you don't know, just put nothing right there. Retirement accounts. Hopefully you have some money in retirement, 401k, things like that. Also, don't forget, stocks. If you have like a Robinhood account with some money in it, you can put that in there. So this is going to total up all your assets, your cash on hand, your physical, tangible assets are going to go in this category right here. You'll have any investment properties that you have, including real estate. Remember, a car is not an automobile, is not really an investment. And then any retirement accounts. You may have the, like if you're married, you may put the husbands right here, then, and the wife's right here, or any other type of 401ks, Roth, IRA. Next, we're going to look at the debts. going in. So right now we have assets of 1,898, but we're going to go to our debts. We're going to look at credit cards first. So MasterCard, you can put a Discover card in there. Student loan, we'll put a lot of money in there because that's the case for a lot of people. Medical bills, say you have a dental, say you have a surgery that you're paying back and that you owe $2,500 on. Any type of out of pocket expenses that are past due, you put that in there. So you see the medical bills are going to total up to this. Consumer finance, credit cards, student loans, etc. You're going to take your house mortgage. This is going to be your actual payoff. Maybe it may not be the same as your balance, but do the best you can. The payoff's typically going to be a little bit more than the balance. But let's say let's say you owe 200,000 on your mortgage. You're going to put that right there. And then if you have a car note, 4,000 car. And if you have a second car, put that in there right there. If you have a boat, hopefully you don't have a boat, but hopefully you don't owe money on a boat, but you might. And so there you go. So right now it's going to take your total debts. It's automatically going to total that up for you. 323 for. Okay. So then we're going to come back to our overview. We're going to look and it's going to give us a starting point. So my net worth currently is 574,950. So our cash, our assets, investments, retirement accounts. We have a total assets of $898,000. You take your debt, 105 for the consumer finance, student loan, mortgage, autos. You're going to come up with 323. The net worth tracker is going to take the total, subtract the debt, get your net worth of 574,950. It may be less, it may be more, but we're going to take that number 574,950. We're going to come over this tab called Progress, and so today's date is March 17th, 2025. We come here and what's our 574,950? 574,950. And what we're going to see when we go back to the overview is that you're going to have a little dot right here. So next week or next month, when we come back and we're going to update our assets and our cash on hand. We're going to update our investments and our retirement accounts. This number hopefully will go up every month. Go to your debts. As you begin tracking your debts, hopefully this number will go down. And then what will happen is your net worth will increase. So let's say we do this again and our cash on hand, now we have 1,500 and now we have 7,500. And let's say we have 5,500 and we left this alone. But our automobiles, I hate to tell you this, they dropped in value, and so did your baseball cards, so did your antiques, and so did your furniture. Maybe. It's a guess. I mean, who's going to be like getting their furniture financially evaluated every month? But who knows? Maybe you're keeping track of what things are going for on Amazon. I don't know. Then your house value, maybe that increased. Maybe you're at 355 because a smaller house across the street sold for more money. Maybe your rental property has increased in value a little bit this month. Maybe your Bitcoin stayed the same. So you're going to take these, and then once you're done with that, you're going to have a new number. Hopefully it's going to be higher. You're going to take that 583,400. You're going to come over here, 583,400. But on the date, instead of March 17th, now it's April 17th, 2025. And you can see that you increased your net worth by $8,000. So you come back over to the overview, and now we have a data point right here. So you can see that on 3/17, you can hover over here. You can see your net worth was 574. And then you can see that increase to, it's not showing it. There you go, 583. So that's the basic gist of the net worth tracker. This is a habit that multi-millionaires, that extremely wealthy people stay in practice of tracking their net worth and their value. So don't be discouraged if it's not what you think it is, what you were hoping that it should be. What you need to start doing is tracking the progress and start pointing things in the right direction. And those who track their numbers improve their numbers. Again, it's your friend Austin from Houston, Net Worth Tracker. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this helped. Have a great day. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today and watching to the end. If this video helped you out, please like, subscribe. Really helps support the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a move. Again, it's Austin from Houston with Checkmate Real Estate. Thank you so much for watching. If you need anything, have any questions, need any help with your real estate transaction needs or the meaning of life, give me a call. Bye.